Hey, what's going on everybody? So no real video this week simply because all of my capital is basically locked up, or it was locked up this past week. After that carbon drop, like I said, I was absolutely broke. Since then, I've been able to sell pretty much 90% of the shoes that I had in my inventory, which is fantastic. I got pretty much almost all of my capital back, so for upcoming releases I am super prepared for that. But the reason I wanted to talk to you guys today is because I actually have a huge announcement. Yesterday was just any regular Sunday. I was just hanging out in my house, and then I check in my bot Discord, and it turns out that I was invited to be one of the beta testers for Toru 1.0, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me. I would have never expected them to choose me as one of the beta testers. If you don't know what Toru 1.0 is, basically Toru did have, it's outside of beta, so it is officially released. There's copies out there for very expensive. You could get Toru now. However, Toru 1.0 is a major update that they've been teasing for many months. I've been part of Toru since I think March. They've been teasing 1.0 ever since I've had Toru. What makes Toru 1.0 so much better than the regular one right now? Well, just a few things that they implemented so far is finish line, which is huge. They've implemented, I believe, mesh on the webhook recently. They started botting Nike.com, which is huge. Nike.com, there are very few bots that actually bot the Nike website because of how secure the website is. The fact that there was a checkout on Nike.com is super hype. There's a lot of new things coming at 1.0 is what I'm trying to get at. I believe Toru has about 15 to 16, maybe 1,700 users. How many people are in beta? It looks like there's about 30 to 35 members in beta. So the fact that I was able to get one, and you might be asking, how did you, out of all people, get a 1.0 beta test? And I really don't know. You guys know my YouTube channel has a little over 100 subscribers, so it's not because I'm this huge YouTube botter. The only thing that I can think of is that I do talk to the staff a little bit when it comes to botting. Whenever I have an issue, I always open up a support ticket. I give them my take on what happened, and I give a lot of feedback. And so when you're beta testing something, you're gonna want people who are gonna give a lot of feedback. And so I think they saw from my end that I'm a botter that's dedicated to botting, that I am trying to do everything in my power, even though I'm not a person that gets 100 clips and stuff like that. I am someone who is trying to always improve on my botting skills. And I every time I talk with staff and talk with support and stuff like that, I try to give them as much information as clearly as possible. I can see why that would be very helpful in them choosing someone to test their 1.0. Now, just looking at the people who are in 1.0, I can tell a lot of these people are really big cookers. I see a lot of these people posting a shit ton of success on their Twitters and everything like that. I see some really big name YouTube botters. So I just can't believe that I'm in it. I just can't believe that I actually have beta access. Thank you to the Toru staff. You guys are amazing. You guys, out of all the bot discords, seriously, Toru does a really good job of keeping a positive environment in their Discord. If you're into botting, if you've been into other Discords, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it can be a real shit show, especially in the general chat. But Toru does a really good job of moderating, keeping a positive vibe in there. Now, the coolest thing about 1.0 is that I'm gonna be able to run my regular Toru, and I'm gonna be able to have another copy of 1.0, which means I'm gonna be able to run 2 Torus. Able to run one on my server and run one on my home computer. They basically just gave me another $3,000 bot. That's insane. Dude, I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited to try this new bot. I'm so excited to see the new UI, because I know there's gonna be tons of improvements. When you run the regular Toru, you can already tell all right, you can definitely improve the UI just with some simple changes, but they're waiting for 1.0 to actually implement those changes. So it's exciting to see what they've decided to put in there. We can't download the client just yet, but as soon as I get the ping that I'm gonna be able to download it. I'll upload a video for you guys checking out the comparison between the old Toru and the new Toru, and then I'll upload another video of me actually going for live drops with. So this was a quick little update, and as soon as I get 1.0 in my hands, I will make sure to make a video as quickly as possible. I'm just really excited to run it. Really excited to run it. I'll see you guys in a few days, hopefully. Thank you again for supporting. I appreciate all of you.